All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ace, welcome to the stream. Going to be a special one today. We're at Monza, the Temple of Speed, and we have a new feature for tonight, and that's race penalties for the drivers that had penalties from the previous race. Some of us have penalties, so we'll. Oh my god, we killed Gilles Beamer coming out of the pits. Well, he was coming out of the pits. We killed him. So I got a penalty for that. Drive through for this race. And there are a couple of other guys that also have penalties. So we have to just make the best of it. Driver briefing will be in 5 minutes time. So just let's get out with our race setup just to warm up laps. Do that first. Thanks, Ace. It's my birthday. Old. What I'm trying to say. Hey, thank you very much. It's gonna be a birthday stream, I guess. Alright, let's go out and say. Driver briefing in 5 minutes time. I have time to laps here.
Exit's clear. Push. Blue flag. Need to get some heat into these brakes.
Alex. Or some of the numbers have been skewed a little bit, so just help me confirm that before or once we're on the grid. Make sure that the correct drivers get the correct penalties.
Yeah.
I have the list in front of me, so don't worry about it now, but just confirm the driver number once we're on the grid.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
I might be in a bit of a rush after qualifying. I always have that because, you know, to take care of my injury.
Sector 3 is clear.
Yeah, sure.
I think...
Is Martine there? Martine there?
Maybe she's just now pouring...
Yeah. We'll get it fixed. No. Yeah. Or just help me confirm. No, some of the numbers, for instance, I've jumped in with 33 and normally I'm 31, so just help me double check the driver numbers before I issue the penalty commands before the race, please.
When is that exactly?
When we're on the grid, after quali.
Yeah.
I don't see number 30. That's interesting, but I do see Scott 31. So
Yeah, it's whoever joins the server first gets that number, you know.
yeah, no, but somebody must have joined.
Yeah,
with 30.
but everybody has assigned numbers.
Yeah.
For some
We're
reason.
yeah, I know. We're not gonna. Let's not get into that. Just make sure that the correct guys get the correct penalties. That's
Okay,
all I'm
Daniel,
saying.
there's a car exit in the pit. Heads up.
Yeah,
B30.
no, I had it mixed up. I thought that, hey, you know, I can see it went wrong with that number, but now I see it's correct, actually.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, I got 6 points deducted because, like I said, I got a penalty for ramming Jill. It was my fault, you know. He was coming out of the pits,
Incident clear. Green flag.
and we were watching out for, I think it was Glenn Fields, who was on our left-hand side at Paul Ricard, and we lost sight of Gilles Beamer coming out of the pit lane, and we hit him. So that was a well-deserved penalty for me. Just poor racecraft, really. And that means also a race penalty for the following race. So here we are. driver briefing in 1.5 minutes.
Sector 3 times okay.
Like always, guys, I'm gonna mute myself for the driver briefing, and we'll be back once that concludes. Yeah, the Honda's not the best car for Brands hatch,
Yellow
really.
flag. Your brakes are hot all round. Sector 1 is 0.48 off the pace. You're clear. Incident clear.
Struggles with the low speed corners, the Honda, a little bit. Should be good here in Monza. I'm confident in my race pace. But we do have a drive-through to negotiate. So our tactics is going to be push as hard as we can for the quali. As hard as we can for the quali. And then do two laps. I think we are going to be allowed 2 laps before the game calls us in for the drive-through. And just good to get the tires warmed up, really.
Okay,
I have
Daniel.
to
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Yellow
go off my
flag.
tires.
Green flag. You're clear.
Okay, let's return to pits and let's do the driver briefing.
What I'm seeing so far is that numbers 7 and 48 are absent, and
But I think number 7 is
33, but
yeah, I know. I know, but I think yeah, I know. I just think that 7 is retired as well. Alright, I'll mute the stream real quick and we'll be right back. Alright. I think my microphone should be back. Every McLaren driver always deserves a ban. Yes, this is true. Oh, Cook said it was amazing around brands. I'm not sure about that. All cars. I always say that all cars in front of me get a penalty. So, all right. Let's. All right, Michael. Yeah, we are aware, Michael, about the. I just saw your DM. Yeah, we're aware that some of the driver numbers got swapped. I don't think it's intentional. It happens if you choose the wrong livery or forgot to swap out your livery. Kind of take that number, but well, we're on top of it, so no big deal. So let me check. Oh, sorry. Always do follow some around. Let's follow Martine. Coming around here, start finish line. What kind of lap time she gets? I just need to. I am logged in as admin, so it should set it up. Ready? Start here. Five cars. We should. Up. Avoid some drive-through handed up by mistake. There are no mistakes going to be made. I think. I hope. And if there are, that's life. All right. Let's see what kind of lap time Martine can do. And obviously we know that Min in the Porsche has been really fast lately. So hopefully X311 is that for is that for my birthday? Thank you very much. don't stop that. Don't send any more money, Ace. Keep it for your iRacing account. But I do thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I'll try to make good use of it for the stream and keep you guys entertained. So Martine coming around here, 147, 148, 149, 150.1. Now the track is set to, let me see, 18 degrees, I think. 19 degrees actually. So the track itself is not awfully cold. Around Monza, because you are doing, unless you're doing a lot of warm-up exercises to say that for the tires, they don't warm up particularly well for the first outlap. But then going from second lap, if you hit the brake markers, then you can actually gain a lot of time on the second lap. Taking your leg up, you don't get. When that is in charge, no mistakes made. This is true. This is true. Apart from Paul Ricard, let's not look back at Paul Ricard and what happened there. 149.6. All right, so lap times in the AM class are getting lower and lower. Martine here has a green delta, so let's check out almost half a second ahead of our previous lap time. Oh, losing the rear end there. The Audi is stepping out. You lost the delta there. Let's go with Tridang. Tridang also has a half a second lead on his previous lap time. Hopefully he can hold on to that and get well down onto the 49s. Let's see. We'll have to check our... we'll have to make sure on our quality setup, because I think our quality setup was for 18 degrees and now it's 19 degrees, so it's a little bit hotter. We'll have to turn on our PSIs by one click. So 49.7, that's P2. Currently P2, that's good. Who has P1? And the AM split, let's check it out. Oh, Mr. Jason Cook. Holy shit. He's gotten faster and faster and faster for this season. And if he keeps this shit up, he'll find himself in pro split pretty soon. Look at the 49.4. Wow, that's faster and faster. Stop tipping. Stop it, Michael. Welcome to the 40s club. Holy shit. 40. 40, god damn it. That's old, man. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate it. I really do. Don't stop. Don't spend any more money, please. So, Mr. Cook here in the McLaren has the positive delta, 3400s. Can he... Ooh, that's almost 4 tenths there. Losing it a little bit on the exit. Back down to 2 tenths, 49.2. Looking at a 48 time here. If he would have held that delta, obviously the left small part, left small 1 and 2, didn't hit those pretty well, but he did have 4 tenths there for a split second. That would put him high 48s. So that's a big improvement for Jason. GG. He's gotten better and better and more consistent over this season, and well, actually, you know, this is interesting because look at his delta. That's 2 tenths up on his previous time. This leaves him at 49.2, and remember, he had 3 or almost 4 tenths, so he's well down to the 48s if he can hit that lap time. My personal best on this track in the Honda is 48.6, so he's not that far off, actually. He's not that far off at all. 1-2 officially. Stop it! I'm gonna fucking take away that tipping if you keep doing this shit. Don't do that. There's a long way to 50, oh my god. Oh, that McLaren does break very, very late there, but he can hold it. He can make it work. Incredible. I can never break that late. 49.1. Who's P1? Let's check who is P1 in the AM split. Oh, my boy Gilles up in P3. Let's try not to kill him this round, please. I don't want another drive-through. Oh, I have it. Any news in here? Nope. Someone's calling me. Be right back. Right. Acing ringtone. Yeah, that's the Beverly Hills Cop ringtone right there. So, who's out on track? Why did everyone return to track here? P1, P2 are they happy with their lap times? They still have 5 minutes left, so they could go out and do another lap time. So let's check. Find P3, that was my boy Gilles. Can he improve? That's interesting. Let's see, his 49.3. What are the standings actually? So, oh my god, this is... Benny Newsom up ahead there. I think his name is Ben. If it's not, I apologize. But Newsom on P1 for the AM split. 1800s ahead of Jason Cook, and then 4 tenths ahead of Gilles. Jason had a lot more time in Delta, so let's check out see if maybe Gilles also has... Let's see if Gilles also has some time in Delta that he can find. Breaking fairly late there. It's unfair. I think I feel like all the cars can break so much later than the Honda can, but we'll try to make it work nonetheless. So my boy Gilles here coming up to the second chicane. If he breaks past the 150 board on the orange dot, yeah, that's late break on again, but he makes it work. Very good. Cut it back, nice. On the power fairly early. Maybe just a tad too early even. Go down the third for Lesmo 1. Be careful on that curb, he'll hook you up. And over Lesmo 2. Is there time to be had here? Oh, oversteer. A lot of oversteer. Hold your brakes. Hold your brakes. And that's going to be a return to garage for Mr. Gilles Mouy. P4. Let's see who we have on P4. Bjarne, P6. Let's check out Bjarne afterwards. I need to see who's P4. Oh, that's Gabor. There's a Gabor in the Aston. Yeah, Aston not too bad around here, actually. Aston's still pretty good all-around car in this game. Not a track for the Aston where it struggles, I would say. Would be pretty good to race on all the tracks. And he have... Oh, he almost had a 10th there on his Delta, but losing a little bit if he can hit the Lesmos here. So, Monza... Is there a second name called Derby in the race? Derby, I'm not sure. Derbyshire, I think. I think we had a racer car Derbyshire, maybe? Doesn't seem to be on this. Don't think he's connected to this race, but I'm pretty sure we have a guy called Derbyshire. There were some guys that notified that they couldn't make the race today, so we are a little bit less people than we usually are accustomed to. So usually we're 40, 45, 40 plus people. Today we're a little bit less. You know, life happens sometimes, so understandable. So we're going to be a little bit fewer cars on the grid than we normally have, but that's not necessarily a disadvantage, but we'll have a look. So we have 2 minutes left for the pro start. Gabor boarding his hot lap here. 4 currently. 5. We have a P5. P6. Oh, Gilles getting P5. I don't know who got P4 then. A lot of movement on top here. Oh, Martine getting P3 and pushing down Min and Jill. I was wondering when she would find her stride there and get her tires warmed up. That was good. Now, let me... yeah, it is great to see Jason way up there. Let's hope he can keep that position. Race. Sorry, just talking to myself here. I'm just trying to prepare the time penalties for... That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. What I wanted to have on screen. This, the cat. This. So we're about to start off our pit run, our quali run, and we'll load up our quali setup. And if it's like I said, it's a little bit hotter, so we're going to turn down our PSI just by 1 click, and we're going to make sure that push tires, and that is tires at 1. So that should be good to go. Now we have 25 seconds left. Let's try to... We're gonna have some... I think we're gonna have fairly good space on track. Getting time. So currently pole time 48.9. Let's see if we can improve on that lap time. We are ready to go. Drive.
Okay, Daniel, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Get out. And do our quali run right now.
Pit exit is clear. Push now. You've got 14 minutes to set a lap.
I'll be happy with the high 48s. Obviously, the lower the better. And like I said earlier this week, we set a personal best in the Honda with a 48.6. If we can match a 48.6 would be wonderful. If not, 48.7, 48.8, at least ahead of the Amphield would be nice. Let's go out there, let's focus a little bit, see where we can get it.
Yellow flag sector 3.
Now the most important thing on the outlap is warm your tires. You see on the color there, they're not particularly hot, especially my right hand tires. Currently the front sitting is 68 and the rear sitting is 73, so for them to perform they should be 10 degrees more optimally. Now we have a good gap up to Alex in front, and we have a good gap down to Harvey behind. Now also on the outlap, if you're running like 90, 85, 90%, just be careful. The tires are rather slippery once you get out there, once they're cold, until they build up temps, so you don't want to push them too hard on the outlap. I mean, you want to warm them up, but you don't want to overdrive them, you know? So let's get started. Our first lap as a banker lap. Let's try to get that into the low 49s, maybe high 48s if we can. Now breakpoint here, first breakpoint into the first chicane is most important. 150 sign, maybe a little bit before even. We're taking it just a little bit safer now. We're taking it just a little bit safer for our banker lap. And then we're going to start push starting from our second lap. So keeping it tight to the inside, looking for that orange board on the side here. Maybe a tad too late there. Maybe need to modulate the brakes a little bit more. On to third, be patient for the power on. There you want to power on the apex on the second Lesmo. Don't go onto the curb there, it'll hook your car up. Stay on the asphalt.
Sector 2 time is quick.
Not too bad over Ascari, it could be always, everything can always be better, but not too bad for a lap 1 banker lap. Now the Honda has excellent top speed on a straight line. If we can benefit from that on these long straights at Monza. So 49.1.
Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace.
Not too bad for a banker. Let's keep building on that.
5.3.
Mills 48.5.
Fastest lap for Warner, 48.10.
Oh my god, Warner, World 48.1. He's in the Beamer as well. So clean through, you know, Warner and Harvey. So clean through the turns.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Oh, you know what I forgot? Forgot to turn down my brake bias. Had it at 53 point something. We can afford a little bit rearwards brake bias. So we see we have built a little bit of time here in the Delta.
Left, 10 minutes to go.
We'll need a little bit more to get into the 48s.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2.
In a little bit of time there. First sector letting us down there. Let's see now with the lower brake bias if we can break up a little bit later, thus gaining time on the delta. See there? Could break just a tad later with a brake, better brake performance. We're currently 48.7, very good. P3 behind Warner and Mills. Those guys are aliens, so
Alright Daniel, you've used half your fuel.
let's not read too much into that.
New fastest lap for Warner, 147.57.
Yeah, like I said, 47.5, so that's 1.2 seconds ahead of me. And I'm almost down at my personal best, so we're not gonna bother. Anything can happen, anything can happen. This is Monza, Temple Speed, turn 1, you know, everything that.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1. Of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
I'm not sure about that. Sure about that line. Pressures are a little bit high on the rear as well. We will take some fresh tires.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oh, jumped it.
Your brake temperatures are pretty high.
Alright, we screwed that up.
Yellow flag.
Return to pits. Return to pits. Even go further down. 1, 2. 1, 2. And we'll turn on our brake bias, like I said. Turn it way down. That is fine. Alright, let's go out again. Drift? Oh, did we drift? I don't think we drift that much. Currently P5.
Pit exit's clear. Incident clear. Green flag.
So weird to see named
Let's get some heat
number
to these
33 on my car. I'm
Yellow
used to
flag,
that.
Stay sharp. Green flag, all clear.
And on the first chicane, the mid-engine cars, they can't really ride the first bump there. That's a quite high sausage curve there. Whilst the Beamer, I saw on the replay from a practice session earlier this week, the Warner, he just goes thudump. The car literally just says like thudump. Doesn't even mind the sausage that's there. So that's a little bit unfair, I feel. But that's not taking away anything from his lap time, though. It's insanely clean and times his throttle inputs to perfection. So there's a little bit of a pro tip. If you see some faster guy on the grid, the same race as you, make a replay, save the replay from the race or the qualifying or the session you ran them with, and compare his onboard inputs, you know. Lot to be learned, and it's never too late to learn, you know. God took 31. Yeah, I mean, it's so easy to do if you just take the wrong livery or. So we're not gonna get into that now. The race is by far the most important. We're not going to bother with our numbers. We are still going to try to hit the right number for the DT. Remember that my number has a DT right now. So P6 currently. If we can get to the front top rows, that would be cool.
Remaining, 5 minutes left.
I'm pretty sure I can shave off a couple of tenths more from my lap time. Much more of that, I'm not sure, but it should be pretty tight up there.
Green flag sector 3.
Yeah, not too bad through the Lesmos. Not too bad at all. So that's the 210s I was talking about. That's the 210s I was talking about. If we can keep it tight through Ascari and have a good parabolica, maybe we'll keep it till the end. Now we hit it at an awkward angle there. Should have either committed a little bit to the inside or kept it on the outside a little bit more, but we were stuck in like a place halfway between here and there. But yeah, those 210s that we had back there. Let's see if we can get them early on the lap and maintain them.
Yellow flag. Green flag. That's your best lap.
So if we get those 210s, we can actually gain 2 places.
48.80.
Can gain 2 places. Let's see if we can. First chicane so important. We have almost 10th up. Didn't get the best exit though, so we are losing it little by little.
Sector 3 is clear. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1. Sector 3 is yellow.
Too wide there.
Green flag sector 3.
Too wide there. Come on, car. Again, we should have either committed over. God damn it, this is a mistake twice. Either we should have committed a little bit more over to the left so we can cut more of the sausage, or stayed wider. Damn it.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
2 minutes to go, so that's 2 laps we can do more. I'll just try. That's all we can do. Try. Maybe the leaders will do Max and Lewis, so let's hope not, but maybe. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, that's a good first chicane. Let's try to build on that for the rest of this lap. Just have to go for it, you know?
You're a tenth off in sector 1.
You stay out of my way.
Okay, Daniel. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Well, if you want to give me a tow, then give me a tow. I think he realized that he would have helped me overtake him. No. God damn it again. Look at my delta disappearing. I had like 2.5, 3 tenths there, disappeared. So frustrating. Not sure this tires has a good lap in them still, but all we can do is try, really. No, we can't. We're out of time. Shit.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
We could have had P4.
Yellow flag.
Goddamn, that's frustrating. But it's life. Shit happens. We'll see if Harvey can improve. Holy shit. So, Beamer's P1 and 2, oh my god, that's incredibly fast lap times there from Sparks and Warner. G fucking G, my boys. See if Harvey can do something about this. 46, 47, no. Okay, Mr. Harvey Mills not used to P3. Wow. And then there's a big gap to P4, and P5 and P6, and P7, P8, P9. We are within half a second, all the way down to P10. So from P4 to P10, very, very close. So, all right, GG everyone.
GG's.
GG. This is where I'm undecided whether to start from my position or start from the pit lane to avoid the mayhem.
Yeah, really.
If everybody starts from the pit lane, the mayhem just moves to the pit lane.
This is true.
It's true.
You can only exit the pit lane if single file, right?
Yeah.
So
It's all still in.
there shouldn't be any mayhem at the first corner, should it? Because you'll all be arriving at the same speed.
Yeah, well, it's the
Or-
first corner at Monza, so.
All right,
there won't be much hope.
I need to confirm the penalties then.
So
Hansen is not in the race. Yes, he is. He's
Yes,
30.
he is.
Yeah, he is.
30.
Sorry. So that's a DT 30.
Confirmed.
Yelle is 65.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's DP 15. 55.
Yep.
Markev is out. Tudor is not in the race.
Yep.
Everett is 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
See Everett.
Everett, yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then Majewski 214.
Yep.
EP5.
Correct.
And then I had a car number 33 for this race. Yes.
I say
That's it.
everyone except the people that have a drive-through start from the pits.
Thanks, admins.
You're very welcome.
You're thanking the guy who sneakily tried to dodge his, penalty by taking a wrong start number. I see what you did there.
Everyone hit drive.
Smart.
Oh, shit.
Right.
Fuck.
Forgot to press drive.
No, I pressed drive, but I shifted the window. God damn it. Lord. Well, we fucked that up. Oh my god.
What was
Oh
the
my
shit,
god.
Danny? He forgot to press drive.
I tried to shift the window and no, I had pressed drive, but I was in the menu.
Ah.
Alright, we'll start from the bits then.
that's a double whammy.
Well, good to be done about it now.
Maybe it's a good thing.
Who knows? Maybe.
You can be my guinea pig to see whether I should have started from the pit lane myself or not.
All right, let's not fret too much about it. let's do let's do what we can. You know, we're starting from the back. We are pretty confident on our race pace. We'll still do the same. And we got old tires set perfect. We'll still do the same strategy that we had planned. We'll go out, do 2 laps, and once we do those 2 laps, then we'll do our drive-through, and then we'll just push like crazy. After our drive-through is just full-on send to make up as much track position as we can, really, and then do a quick splash and dash. Maybe probably after 40 minutes to get our pressures reset, because the temperatures is probably going to drop a little bit. So we want to reset our pressures for the second half of the stint. And yeah, it's pretty much make sure that we don't get lapped for our splash and dash, really. And that's basically what we need to look out for. Apart from that, it's just, you know, it should happen. It is what it is.
Luck everyone. Please be careful.
Good luck.
Gonna have to
Good
give
luck.
myself
Yeah.
gonna have to add a little bit of an extra minute before the start to make sure that we have everything set up the way we need to, and that for our next race. You wrote on those. It's not a catastrophe to start from pits, really. Especially on Monza, you know, turn 1. We're gonna be right at the back of the craziness, so we'll have an excellent view of whatever crazy starts. But we're gonna be a little bit careful because we're having cold tires. So let's start our car. Let's put up our pit limiter so then we don't get a stop and go 30. And let's get the green flag here. Our guys are coming through the start-finish line right now. We can almost hear them. Let's go.
Go, go, go.
So I have a 30-second control lock here. So that's everyone through. That's everyone through. See the mayhem up ahead. Let's see the mayhem up ahead. Let's go.
Rocket tactics clear. Yellow flag. Stay sharp.
I see dust.
You've got cold brakes all
I see a
round.
lot of
Be
dust.
careful.
I see cars by the side.
Left side, clear left.
Incident clear. Green flag.
So there was a lot of death right there.
Yellow flag. The leader, Nielsen, is pitting.
We're gonna have to watch the replay on
Green
that.
flag.
All right.
Sorry for that, Bjorn.
We're gonna have cold tires for first couple of laps. This is to be expected. Like I said, we'll do the first 2 laps and then we'll do our drive-through.
Yellow flag.
Okay, cars going out left and right here. Go for the rejoin. We're not going to do a drive-through yet because I want my tires to be
29.
higher temperature and higher pressure. A replay will most definitely be interesting. we're at the tail end here. A lot of guys in the pits, actually. Still says 3 laps remaining. You gave us the inside there, thank you. Thank you, Smith.
Come on, Daniel. Nicely done.
Obviously, a lot of these guys we're gonna have to overtake twice because of our drive-through, but our tires are up to temp. Oh, sorry.
Left, clear left.
Sorry, Eric.
No worries.
Oh, we'll just do the drive-through now because our tires are up to pressure.
Left side, clear left.
Watch your speed.
Alright, let's do our drive-through. Get it done.
Arnold, behind, is pitting now.
Our tires are up to pressure, so I don't really mind
Sorry,
doing it right
Martin,
now.
couldn't avoid it.
Yeah, no
That
worries.
was all me, Martin.
Suddenly it was 3 wides through the third one. So that's a
Right,
little bit too
right.
much.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's get it done.
There's a car behind. Take care, Reed.
Car left,
Blue flag.
clear left.
Blue flag? I haven't gotten lapped yet, have I?
All right, Daniel. The next car is Cook.
How much fuel we have? We need to watch out for our fuel consumption, see if we can get that down. We're not fuel saving, not at all. But not changing tires. Got a little bit of damage.
The gap to Cook ahead is now 2.9 seconds.
I want to see my fuel consumption because I'd rather be safe on the
Fastest
fuel.
lap for Warner, 150.00.
50.00.
Hill has gone off in Ascari. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear. Your brakes are hot.
Brakes are hot. Alright. Let's see now if we can make a couple of fast laps. There's some guys are in the pit already.
Okay, Daniel, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. B26.
270 here. I want to do 2 or 3 fast laps if I can, and then check what my fuel consumption is, and then make a decision about fuel.
Oh, my heart rate.
That's a new fastest lap for Jones, 149.12.
I don't see 149. That's good. See if we can get a little McLaren draft here.
There's a car leading the pit lane. B26.
50.1.
On your right. Clear right.
Rubber, I don't think he had a particularly good start.
The gap to Cook ahead is now 0.9. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Fastest lap for Mills, 149.08. You're clear, incident clear.
9.08. Oh, Mr. Jason with his KFC livery. Nice.
Your front brakes are pretty hot now.
Right side.
Look at that KFC.
Clear right.
Look at that KFC chicken, man.
Good pass.
Alright. That's one done.
Thank you for not diving in.
B24.
Brake bias was a little bit high as well here. We got a little bit further back.
The gap in front is now 1.9. The gap to Cook behind is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds.
Ah, too wide, come on. We're gonna be struggling more and more with understeer towards the end of the race, as our tires get more and more consumed. For the time being, we do have 90 liters of fuel, so our ass is pretty heavy. That will get better in 10 laps time. And I think our front end splitters also have a little bit of damage because not turning in. So we might actually have to pit earlier than we thought. We might have to pit earlier than we thought.
Thank you, Mac.
No worries.
So what I'm watching for now is our distance between our track position and race leaders, because once I'm in the pits, I really do not want to be overtaken, you know, lapped. Because then you'll have to let... Oh, someone's facing backward there.
Incident clear, green flag.
I don't want to get lapped because then we'll have to let the pack through, and that's really not interesting at the moment.
Hold your line. Clear right.
The car in front is pitting.
Our Delta slowly creeping down there.
You're clear. Incident clear. P20. You've just done a 150.00.
20, alright. Gotten a lot of positions. Obviously, some of the guys have pitted already. If we can make consistent 49 laps, start building a little bit of a gap. Most important thing with Monza is, although it's pretty much straight turn, it's those turns, they need to be very precise. Very precise.
New fastest lap for Mills.
You don't want to cut too little. Yeah, but you don't want to cut too much either, because the curves will actually hook you up here in this track.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Nielsen.
So we're mid 49. That's good. These leaders are a sector behind. And our fuel consumption is 341, so our estimated laps left is 24. 24 times 2, that's 48. That's 48. And there's 44 minutes left.
There was no need for you to stay on the grass, but thank you.
And do a quick fuel calc in my head. Obviously our lap times isn't really
Gap to Nielsen in front is now
2 minutes.
That's a new fastest lap for Mills, 149.01.
Thank you.
So like I said, 23 laps.
Yeah, I have damage.
That's 46 minus
I had damage.
23, 10 seconds, 23.
Do you have damage, sorry?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 100 seconds, that's 200 seconds, that's 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 46, yeah, we should be good with
Green flag sector 1.
actually I'm pretty sure, oh my god.
Yellow flag.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna be good on
That lap time was
fuel,
150.
but we're gonna add 3 more liters just to be extra safe, you know. But I'm pretty sure we are good for fuel. But it doesn't hurt to overfill just a little bit. So we're gonna prepare our fuel strategy, and we're gonna come in within 5 minutes, I think.
Brakes are hot all round.
So I think we're gonna do a couple more laps. Oh, we got hooked there a little bit. And the 50 meter sign there was destroyed at the entry of Les Motus.
Mills is down the lead.
Scary feels so clean in the McLaren. Full flat out. Almost.
Exus, are you okay?
If I can do 2 more laps, I want to do 2 more laps. So let's check our delta. Our delta's okay-ish. It's not good, but it's okay-ish. Pressures are looking just fine.
Right side.
Thank you, Nelson.
Right.
Magnificent. Thank you, MJ. Did I miss the corner there? I think I did. It's always important to make a brake reference once the brake parts are gone,
Daniel, the next car is Smith. The track
because the
temperature's
brake
fallen.
points, they
It's
will
down
get
to
taken
20
out,
Celsius.
especially at Monza. For that particular one, there's a white marker on the fence on the other side that you can spot. That's on the 50-meter braking point as well. So we can see the guys ahead. Obviously, they're AMs fighting it out. We started the race with 110 liters. We didn't do the out lap, so that's fuel saving right there.
There's a car rejoining in
I really
front.
do want to pit at the halfway mark. You know, what's the half hour left?
15th place.
As long as our delta's good and we can get low 49s, and that's pretty awesome. But I feel like I'm pretty sure we have a little bit of front end damage. It's hurting us a little bit on the turn in.
Nielsen behind is increasing. It's now 7.4.
It's a little bit dangerous as well, because sometimes you overestimate the turning point, turning a little bit sharper, and that's just too sharp and you'll oversteer on the way out, you know? So we're pretty much catching up to the AM field here. Kind of wondering who's the next pro driver. Should be McKenna, right? P13. Who would you have? Our delta is high 49s at the moment.
Thank you very much.
Not super good, but
P15.
so for fuel, yeah, I'm pretty sure we have more than enough fuel. Come on, mid 49s.
Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
A little deep there. Entering the second chicane. Did not hit the apex at all there.
Car in front is Smith. Mills is leading the race.
Sand. Don't lose too much time, but you lose a little bit of momentum, really. And obviously risk going too wide. Alright, we'll do one more lap. Burn off even more fuel.
E14.
Should have more than enough
Okay,
fuel.
Daniel. Lap times are pretty consistent. Smith in. The gap is now 1.3 seconds.
Oh, sand again. Come on, come on, come on. Got a terrible entry there to Ascari. As we were following the Lexus ahead. Alright, well, let's do our pit stop. Let's do our pit stop.
Good move, mate. Just speed limit in the pits. You're coming out into traffic. When we exit the pits,
There's
we
a
should
pit
be
box
in
right at the end there.
Just ahead of Dank.
Right at the end there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Obviously, we lost a lot of time by starting from the pits and then for a second drive through. Oh, alright, shit. Up. Lost a lot, 3 seconds there, something like that. Alright, that's it for our pit stop. Go, let's go, let's go.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. Blue flag.
Alright, every car we overtake from this point on is for position almost, unless there's a blue flag, you know? And we caught out just ahead of race leaders. So I think we timed that pretty well. But hopefully we can avoid the blue flags. Harvey currently in the lead, followed by Warner. Eric finding himself in the wall there.
Right, clear right.
We just need to run, not to get caught up by the leaders here. We do not want to get caught up by them
Smith
at all.
entering the pits. He's in P12. I think he'll come out just behind you.
If I'm not mistaken, Harvey's our current Monza champion, I think, from 2 seasons ago. If I'm mistaken. He had a very nice battle with Paul Lindsay back then. I think we came P2 in that race. After Paul Lindsay also found himself in the wall.
P17.
So the guys behind are lapping 149.0.
I'll see you all next week. And then
Sector 2 is clear.
Yeah.
Your front brakes are getting pretty hot. Okay, Daniel, halfway home. Fuel's good.
Losing a little bit of time than Lesmo there. See if we can make it up on the straight. Probably not on the Lexus, but maybe on the Beamer.
Thanks, you're on to chase.
Alright, that's half race done. Half
Sorry,
race
Glenn.
left.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Yeah, I said sorry, Glenn.
We think
sorry,
that
sorry.
Nielsen has gone on.
Sorry, mate.
Evergrande. Blue flag.
Here we have a lot of understeer there. Fuck. Or it's gonna get the run on.
Yellow flag. Stay sharp. P16. You've just done a 150.29.
Oh, that delta was all the final parabolic. Oh, shit.
Incident clear. Green flag.
I want to hold up Harvey. Shit.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Blue flag.
Oh my god. Car facing backwards there.
You.
P15.
I don't know if he wants to take the inside line.
On your right. Clear right.
Okay, that was P1 and P2. Try to keep up with them. Well, we didn't want to get lapped, but At least we're done with our pit stops, you know? Now let's just make sure we don't ram P2 here. Corner.
Hansen behind is now.
With our poor Honda brakes. Our straight line speeds should still be fairly good.
V14.
We are struggling a little bit with the corner grip. I'm not sure how many of the guys ahead have pitted. We can't really do anything about that, just keep lapping really.
You're probably starring everyone, certainly.
Just warning there. We had to. Didn't want to lose too much time.
Sorry, Ned.
The car is fitting now. The leader has just done a 48.69.
48.6. Wow, we're doing 50s. Shit.
150.17.
I know where the lap time's lost though. Oh, this. There. Completely missed our brake marker. Did not make the turn at all. Fuck me. Alright, we'll just stay, yeah. Stay out of sparse way. Shit. Didn't want to do that.
Alright, Daniel, the next car is Cook.
Car right, clear right.
There are stupid mistakes. We're too distracted with the Delta parks behind us. Yo, Yellow, you're done? Aw, oh, man. Damn, Yellow. Oh, man. 3 seconds off that lap time. God damn it. Come on, Honda. We're starting to feel the understeer now. Definitely starting to feel the understeer. Someone pitted. Warner pitted.
P12.
Someone gotta stop and go. Oh no. I think that was Alex actually. Happened there. It's usually pretty careful with a.
You should come out close in front of you.
I'm actually interested to see if we can make top 10.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 18 Celsius.
I did not put tires, no.
Behind is now 2.4.
Actually, I started the race with the wrong tire set as well. They weren't terribly used, but still, I did not start the race with a fresh tire set. And I did not take tires in my pit stop, no. So now I'm actually curious to see if top 10 is within reach.
Thank you.
There's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
But our tires are definitely suffering. 20 minutes to go. Our fuel's good. I'm not worried about fuel. I'm worried about tire life.
P11. The guy in front is Cook. The car behind is Pitting.
We are able to keep the gap to Sparks ahead, and well, obviously Harry and Warner got away from me a little bit, but that's we made a mistake there. And we originally called it P6, so we made just a mistake at the start there, not being ready to start. So we do have pace at Monza. It's just with the drive-through and the pit start, we didn't really get our potential out. But still 18 minutes left. You gotta keep trying till the end. Whew. So we're a bit off Dave's ace up ahead here.
Your lap times are improving. This is good.
He also makes mistakes. Probably also broke a little bit too deep there and got unsettled for the second turn there.
Behind is now 10 seconds.
Oof. P10 is currently cook. He's quite a bit ahead of us. Let's check. 17 seconds behind. Okay. I'm not sure we have enough laps left in us to catch that.
Great racing, whoever it is in that McLaren behind me.
Oh, was that you, 604? Carter Rolf?
It's Hansen hunting me down.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, sorry.
Remaining, 15 minutes to go. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Oh, we're struggling on tires. Definitely.
The leader, Mills, is pitting.
Harvey in for his splash and dash. Will be interesting to see how if Warner has been able to push a little bit, maybe put Harvey under pressure. So Dave Sparks currently P1. He hasn't pitted yet, so he'll need to do a splash and dash as well.
You're reeling Cook in. The gap is now 14 seconds.
14 seconds, alright.
The gap behind is now 4.3 seconds.
Oversteer coming off the grass from Plasma 1. Shit. Come on, car. We managed to keep up with Dave Sparks though at a reasonable distance. But yeah, we are struggling with a lot of understeer now. Both on throttle and turning in.
10th position.
Our front tires could have had a little bit more camber actually.
Why?
A little bit more camber, a little bit more toe. We'll check the wear after the race. See what the thread is. But I'm pretty sure we could afford a little bit more camera on the fronts. Ah, come on, turn card. God damn it. How much warn? Oh, still just one warning. Okay. Look at Cook now. 11.3 seconds ahead. Currently looking like we have P10, but we want to get Cook.
On your right. Clear right.
Want to get Cook, and you know, oh, that was Carrick. All right, Day Sparks going in first pit.
Lead cars pitting.
It will be interesting to see for the race win here who gets out on top. Between Harvey, Mills, Warner, and Sparks. Well, Mills and Warner probably gets P1, P2 because of the gap they had, but obviously I don't have any knowledge of whatever traffic they, or if they had any incidents. So those three are fighting for podium spots right now.
The gap is 10 seconds.
So for the moment we're really cooking.
Now leading. The gap behind has increased to 8.2 seconds.
We want to get him. He's my mortal enemy from this point on. And we'll lower that gap even further. A little bit of sand there. I don't think that would be a warning. The sim that we can see in the KFC up ahead there, McLaren KFC. See what his lap time is. Yeah, 49.8. Didn't really catch what he was lapping. Matter no matter.
Good pass.
We still do have some turning for turn 1, thankfully.
Air temp's falling. It's now 60 Celsius.
Pressure's so far so good. 7 minutes left of the race. Very good turn in for second chicane as well. Oh, we hooked up the front tires there. We're struggling at Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2.
Okay, Daniel, you're reeling. Cook.
The chicanes are actually quite good.
3 seconds.
For Scary, also a little bit of understeer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, KFC.
Yellow flag.
KFC in the wall there. That's not how we wanted to get him.
Green flag, you're clear. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. There's a car exiting the pits. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Someone else getting in the pits. Let's be careful with that.
Was at 149, 73.
Oh, Martin. All right, we got ourselves a race here.
The gap behind is now 11 seconds.
All right, we'll do everything we can to get Martin.
incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, Sector 2.
New mortal enemy.
Sector 3 is clear. Yellow flag.
New mortal enemy. That's the audio Martin.
Nice, Hanson. Well done.
Oh!
Green flag, you're clear.
Interesting rejoin there.
It's a
I
wheel
thought that
spinning
also.
around. It's a wheel spinning
Okay,
around
Daniel,
thing
you're
again.
gaining on the
Sorry.
go from
No
the gap
problem.
is 0.36.
I think maybe Martin got the worst of it though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm okay.
Sorry about it.
Car left. Clear
Oh,
left.
sorry, Danny.
Oh, you almost weren't okay.
That's actually my normal breaking point, I think. Just so you know.
So send it up the inside for next lap, you're saying?
No.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
5 minutes to go. So we have 5 minutes to put the move on Martin here. And we are going to try. We're going to try our utmost. How many AM guys ahead? So 3 AM guys ahead. That should put us on our starting position, should it not? P6? I think so. If we take out the AM guys ahead of me. That's Martin, that's Yarna. And who was the third one? Ming. Martin, Bjorn, and Ming. What do you mean a track cut? That was a longer line than the track. You can't cut the track going longer. You can only cut the track going shorter. Alright, Martin breaks early here.
Push. Get this guy.
A girl, actually. A very, very fast girl, not a guy.
Your rear brakes are hot.
Look at this. Such a nice wide behind for the draft, that Audi.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Well done, Daniel. Great move. Keep it up.
It has good top speed though.
Yeah, the Honda too, the Honda too.
The next car is Scott.
Left side. Clear left.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 16 Celsius.
Alright, let's run. Let's run! P8 and 2 AM guys ahead of me. That's P6, right? And P6 was actually our qualifying position. Wow. With a drive-through. With a mistake at the start, so we started from the pits.
Oh yeah, happy birthday by the way. Danny.
Thank you, was that my present? Now I see.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Thank you, Swanson.
Wow, can't be too upset about P6, man. That's first of all, that's where we qualified. Second of all, we had a drive-through. Third, we started from the pits because we made a mistake at the start. Wow. Once you look at it like that, yeah, that's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Pretty happy with that, actually. We managed to pull up a gap there on Martin, that's good. But this should be final lap, maybe, or maybe one lap left. We're pretty good on fuel, like we thought we would be. Oh, fight for P1 is actually very exciting. We're gonna have to watch the replay afterwards. Turn in, come on. The tires are suffering. We don't final lap. So we're this lap and one more then. At least we'll be going into Silverstone without no penalties, I think, I hope. Obviously I had one incident with Eric here, where I punted his ass going up to Ascari. Hopefully that didn't cost him too much damage. I don't think it should. Cost my car a couple of seconds damage. And we had a pretty bad pit stop actually. We were up and down and back up. Lost a couple of more seconds there. Maybe we could have got one position back. Maybe. But all in all, considering all our mistakes, the sum of all our mistakes weren't too bad actually.
Come here, Rolf.
Last lap.
Jill gonna run up on Rolf. See if we can get him. Oh, we're coming up to the KFC chicken car again. Cook's KFC chicken.
I thought it was final lap. Ah, shit.
You're on out of fuel?
No. I thought I had Rolf on the finish. I lifted. Now he's in front of me. God damn it.
Well, my timer says 0 race. Is it finished for me? I've got the checkered flags at the top middle window.
Yeah, if it's finished for you, then you're.
I don't know.
Then you're
The timer's red. It just says race and the checkered flags.
Yeah, it's very weird.
The race is over once the leader crosses the finish line after the race timer's out. So if you were ahead of the leader, you have one more lap.
No, I wasn't ahead. Behind.
Yeah, I mean on track position, not on absolute, not on actual position. All right, final corner for us.
I think there might be some bug. I swear.
Yes. Dave, did you stop the tires?
That's it, right there.
Good result, mate. Well done.
Race finish, P8. P8 with 2 AM cars ahead of me, so effectively P6 in class. With a terrible start from the pits. With a drive through because of my penalties from previous race. Let's check our tire wear.
That was a waste of time.
Let's check our tire wear.
Car right. Clear right.
I had a great time.
Same
Yeah, me too.
I got punted in the first lap before even the first corner. 30 or 40 seconds of damage.
Yeah, same for me.
I got passed on the quali twice, maybe 3 times. Opened up a gap between me and Cook. I was out 5th. I thought, great, we're gonna.
All right. I think everyone's will save the replay there. Let's return to our setup screen. There, just see our tire wear. So first of all, we started with tire set 2 because we loaded our race setup, and tire set 2 was actually one of the tires that we've used in the free practice session. So that was already getting that had already gotten used. So you can see here the inside and outside wear. We have a lot of wear on the lower left, 220 on the rear. That's fine. 230 on the fronts. Now you can see our grain here on the right front tire is significant, and on the left front is moderate. So obviously, if we could have avoided a little bit more graining, we could have avoided also a little bit of the understeer. But I think maybe we could have afforded a little bit more toe. No, sorry, not toe. A little bit more. Well, yeah, actually, no, toe is fine. 3.8 camber, 3.9 camber. Well, that's a tough one because this screen here is really interesting. You know, after the race. Thank you, Yelly. Yeah, it happens. I'm glad we took 110 liters though, and then we took more liters. But yeah, setup felt pretty okay. Watching the wears, the tires, the string, of course, no grain. The rear tires were just fine. The rear tires were perfect. The fronts were the problem where it was at. So significant graining. That's a problem, you know. So yeah. I guess we'll end the stream there, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank Ace for all the tips. Don't tip anymore, please. And that was my birthday race right there. A lot of mistakes at the start, but we recovered pretty well. And we finished P6 in class, P8 total. So we can't be unhappy with that. We'll be back tomorrow with a Hungaroring wet race on PLR. And we'll see you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you next Sunday for Silverstone. Peace out, guys. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next. Bye.